Alright, so today I'm with Arco and we're going to be watching Spartan 4 Halo Ops. Now, this is something that he recommended I watch, and he wanted to be in here when I did. So, yeah, he's in here with me, and Arco wanted to say a couple of things before we got started, so here we go.
Alright, boss. You remember the end of Halo 4?
Yes.
Chastameath lost his best friend, Didact got dropped into a sun-kissed whirlpool, and yeah, Master Chief is back with the UNSC, and wouldn't you know it, first thing he does is take a new assignment and immediately get back to work.
Yeah, because you got to do what you got to do.
So this story does not involve him. He's off somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
The thing about Spartan Ops is, it was essentially free story DLC, wherein the player and up to, I think, 8 other people play the role of Fireteam Crimson, which are a new fire team of Spartan 4s, which are the new model of Spartan that got created while Chief was in cryo.
Well, do they have air conditioning?
I would imagine Mjolnir armor always had air conditioning.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, the armor is like temperature controlling, so you can go on ridiculously stupid, unhospitable areas.
Yeah, I figure with him,
Yes.
like, I don't know, base jumping through space with a bomb.
Yeah, you can go through space, no problem, because the temperature control thing. I think it has to do with the crystalline layer of the suit, I think.
Ah.
Possibly.
crystalline layer is more about absorbing impact. In any case, Master Chief, as you know from Halo 4, was found by the UNSC Infinity on a Forerunner shield world called Requiem, and that shield world just so happens to be the most important discovery since the Halo rings and the Ark for humanity.
Really wouldn't doubt that.
And it's the most important thing for Julim Dharma's Storm Covenant as well.
Nice.
So Spartan Ops here is essentially what happens on Requiem after the end of Halo 4, which it will specify is 6 months after after New Phoenix in Arizona got fucking zapped by the space racist's giant banana.
Why does everybody hate Arizona so much?
I don't know. In any case,
I think Flagstaff is fucking beautiful.
in any case, these cutscenes are essentially little introductions to each quote-unquote episode of Spartan Ops, and there were 10. Without the gameplay between each cutscene, the story can be a bit choppy, so if at any point you get a bit confused about what's going on, feel free to pause and ask, because this was the best thing I could find for it.
All right. Well, let's get started.
Well, I'm not gonna complain.
Uh-huh. So tell me more about Rio. What else did I miss?
Oh man, the place is a mess. I mean, too many Covenant asylum seekers, all pinned up.
Yeah, DeMarco said it was crazy.
Well, it could have been worse. I mean, look what happened to New Phoenix. We even caught this one Sangheili freak trying to detonate a Havoc nuke.
Oh yeah, give it a rest. We all know you were on the other side of town when they caught that hinge head.
Yeah? And where were you, DeMarco?
Well, Madsen and me, we were just making sure the ladies of Rio de Janeiro felt safe and secure.
That's right. Just Fireteam Majestic doing a little community outreach, man.
That's right.
You had people in New Phoenix, didn't you?
I did.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's all right.
It's always a thing when somebody says, I did.
I'll get over it.
Hey, Thorn. Just take a look at this. There she is, man. Infinity.
Fire Team Majestic.
Yeah, that's us.
Welcome aboard, Spartans. I'm Roland, ship's AI, at your service. On the line, Spartans. Someone will be along to show you around shortly.
All right, Majestic, form up.
Abominable intelligence giving orders.
Oh, take a look.
Oh my.
I saw her first. Hi there,
Well, hello, Spartan.
Paul DeMarco. I lead Fire Team Majestic.
Wow. A whole fire team, huh?
I didn't catch your name.
Sarah Palmer. Commander Sarah Palmer.
Eat a dick, bitch!
I lead all the fire teams aboard Infinity.
Fire Team Majestic, Commander on deck!
Dumbass.
At ease, Spartans. Follow me. S-Deck is this way.
Shut it.
Attention, all hands. Prep for slip space jump.
Like, seriously, show up day one. Flirt with Commander.
This is the
Good
latest
game.
SIGINT on Covenant fleet locations, Captain. Pretty standard positioning, really.
Commander Palmer. Things get boring in Spartan Town?
Captain Lasky.
Hey!
You know I come up here for my peace and quiet. I'm not interrupting nap time, am I?
On the contrary. Show starts at 0500.
We've waited 6 months. We could spend another 48 hours running the teams through the war games.
Navy disagrees with Spartans on this one. They want you ready. Now.
Ladies and other Spartans, listen up. Your new workplace is a planet first discovered by humanity 6 months ago, called Requiem. Some of the old hands here know what you're in for. The rest of you, you're due an education. The eggheads upstairs want to set up research bases. But
I like this so
before
far.
they can do that, we need to fend off some Covenant squatters. The Cubbies. They believe this is the home of one of their gods. The way I see it, if those freaks want to meet God, it's our duty to help them along.
That's very large.
Infinity is a very large ship, bigger than almost anything else humanity's made.
Yes, that's pretty damn big.
The ship that was around was 2,000 kilometers.
How long?
2K.
No, fuck that.
Infinity clear of slip space, Captain Lasky.
Lieutenant Austin. The word is given.
Drop some vessels on my mark. Mark. Some vessel drop initiated. Transmitting targeting data to all. Covenant is deploying small attack class. Attention to the fire. All Spartan fire teams are prepped and ready for launch.
Did it just drop frigates out?
Yeah.
That's a fucking carrier for you.
Just the one on approach. Hang on! We're going inside!
Here we go, Majestic!
What are we flying into? Stop the turbulence!
wasn't supposed to have been cleared already?
That was the idea. Yeah.
Things just
Nice.
pop up wherever they want to, don't they? I mean, how is that even fair, huh? Madsen, look out! Hoya, get back to cover!
That's ugly.
Majestic. Hoya.
It's gonna take a lot more than this to kill me, Commander.
Hey,
Commander?
what happened to Hoya?
Hoya happened to Hoya. He followed orders. He'd be fine.
Armor base waiting, team leader.
Commander Palmer. What's that?
Crimson team scored the first grab. Whatever it is, it's got the eggheads all tingling. The hell?
Rolling.
This is typically a bad sign that is usually accompanied with loud screaming. Please note the exit bays there, and get the fuck out.
What's happening?
Multiple decks reporting loss of power, sir. Trying to source it now.
Get the engine room on the line.
Aye, aye, sir.
Dr. Glassman, Infinity's losing power.
So I've noticed, Captain. Artificial gravity is offline as well.
We're being pulled towards the planet.
This is a bad sign.
You take engines built by aliens 100,000 years ago and hire a war criminal to bolt them onto the ship. You can't expect predictable behavior.
Okay, explain.
Infinity's engines are essentially just gypped from Forerunner designs, or straight up just taken from a derelict Forerunner ship. And Dr. Halsey, the war criminal, was the one to personally connect them to the ship's systems.
Wow, we're just shitting on the person saving us today, aren't we? She's such a bad person. Look at my big, beautiful ship.
Although,
And we're alive.
point Glassman just made was that, yeah, it's alien technology in the ship, and they just brought a Forerunner Prothean artifact onto the ship, and now there's a bad reaction, so no shit.
Yeah. Funny how these things don't get thought of.
Roland. What is this damn thing?
Unknown, Spartan.
Did she literally fix the ship by kicking it?
Yep.
Remember, kids.
Further attempts at...
Remember, kids. Violence is never the answer. It's a question.
She just kicks it and it plays the TF2 theme. The engineer.
Physical persuasion. Haven't had much
Somebody
effect.
sapping my century.
Something stuck fast.
God damn
She's all yours, Doc.
Icy's also here, and so is Alf.
Hey.
I see Ian Malcolm in this. Like, they have to just touch. They just touch.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, he's about to turn evil.
Captain?
Okay, I definitely need the explanation that went between those two cutscenes.
Okay, Dr. Glassman got sucked into that artifact, apparently. So they don't know what the fuck's happened, and the ship is still being fucky. So while the Spartan fire teams and the Infinity's complement are on Requiem and trying to get control of the situation, being fought by the Prometheans, and by the Storm Covenant, Infinity has brought on some help, which is this ship you're seeing here.
Oh, God.
Captain Lasky, the captain of Aladdin requests permission to bring the prisoner aboard.
Last chance to change your mind.
It's too late for that, Sarah. We need to know what's going on.
She was locked up for a reason.
Permission granted, Roland.
Hey!
Dr. Halsey, thank you for coming.
I'm not walking around the ship I built with my hands cuffed. Show me the artifact. Rather dark for a proper investigation.
We have random fluctuations all over the ship, Doctor. Power's still completely out at ground zero. I'll get additional lighting set up ASAP.
That would be good. Have there been any other reactions since...
Since what happened to Dr. Glassman? No.
I see.
Careful.
I'm not Henry Glassman, Captain.
Trust me, Doctor. I know who you are.
Yes. And I see you've decided I rate 3 of the new model.
Captain Lasky asked for the best.
And yet...
In 2 words, she said they ain't shit.
She's a sassy bitch.
I like her.
What is it, Doctor?
Engine room.
Why do they have us guarding some old lady?
She's bad news, man. Mad scientist stuff. She created the original Spartans. Master Chief?
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, story goes, she kidnapped a bunch of kids.
What? What would an old lady like her do with kids?
First, we taught them how to be silent. Then we taught them how to be Spartans.
Roland?
Engine room's on lockdown, Captain. All systems operating nominally. You know, Captain, I can't fly Infinity without human aid.
Don't worry, Roland. We'll take her off your hands again shortly.
And now we're letting the war criminal touch things.
I could type for her, if that'd make you feel better.
I'm seriously getting annoyed. Like, she's the whole reason they're all alive. Why, like, the shittiness.
Because Oni needed a scapegoat when,
Oni is so fucking incompetent they made the person who saved humanity the enemy of humanity. What the fuck? But
They made her a scapegoat.
Jesus.
The
Why do they need a scapegoat, though?
The entirety of Oni and the upper brass of the UNSC gave the green light for Halsey's plan and gave her funding and resources of every single step of the way. And then, when the war was over, they threw her under the bus. Because she did commit a lot of crimes, to be fair.
Yeah.
She installed these engines. No one in the UNSC understands them as well as she does.
Hey!
The artifact, Forerunner, is talking to your engines. Also Forerunner. But it is also communicating with these other systems as well.
Arm systems, some electrical, lower deck life support.
Only the engines are Forerunner tech. The rest is human.
Indeed. But the artifact is reaching out to them. And it and your engines are transmitting...
To Requiem.
You came here to study the planet. Instead, something on the planet is studying you.
This is typically a bad sign.
There he is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why the hell did you volunteer to babysit the Dragon Lady anyway?
I'm just curious, that's all.
Whatever, man. Have fun.
Dr. Halsey, Spartan Thorn, I'll be your escort for the day.
You knock, at least. Most people don't.
Looks like we better get you to work.
She's still a better character than 90% of what Disney's put out in the past 10 years.
Oh, yeah. It's not even a contest.
Thorn is the only likable Spartan.
Oh, good.
Doctor, I understand you worked with the original Spartans.
I'm afraid it's all still quite classified.
But the original Spartans were conscripted as children.
I did what was required.
But why children?
Why do you think?
Well, it could have given them an edge. Starting that young. Not knowing anything else.
There were many reasons behind the choices we had to make. Psychological and physiological.
Psychological. So you don't think we're capable of being Spartans?
Perhaps some of you are closer than others. If you'll excuse me, please.
Roland, bring up REQ-153-N.
I presume you'd like to start it before the tragedy.
Please, Roland. Castle team just got hit running supplies into Copernicus.
Copernicus. A science base. Looking for the librarian AI that Master Chief encountered?
Instead, they found something else.
Jewel Mdama.
Yeah, because Requiem wasn't messed up enough.
Alright. What did that...
So,
hold on a second, I gotta
Mr.
see.
Thorne.
I gotta back that up and see what it said. Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Thorne, what interest is my research to you, specifically?
I enlisted with the Spartans because I was in the army a year before my family and friends were killed at New Phoenix. I always thought the Spartans were special. Maybe I could have saved them.
And does it help you, help your grief, being here on Requiem, shooting at, what do they call them, Prometheans?
Doctor?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. I'm simply curious what gifts, if any, the Promethean life forms have to offer.
They're Forerunner robots. Hard light and battle armor, ruthless, brutal. What can they offer us? Nothing but trouble, Doctor. They're simply killing machines.
Interesting.
Dr. Halsey.
Quiet, please. I'm working.
Okay.
Love, I keep telling you people I don't speak Sangheili. I've got to have better equipment. More materials. You're giving me two sticks to rub together here, technologically speaking. Okay. No need for a translation there. You're saying there's an actual living Forerunner inside of this thing?
Oh, this is a bad sign.
I wonder what she could tell us.
Why don't they just go to Zanzibar? Anyhow.
Crimson has the situation on the ground covered, Majestic. Get that package off Galileo base and back to Infinity pronto.
So now we're Crimson's delivery service? How come we never get the interesting jobs?
With me, Hoya.
Moving out.
Get the cover!
Just had to open your big mouth again, Madsen.
We're not dead yet, Grant.
Dead?
Regroup, on me! Thorn, Madsen, move it!
Anti-air's down!
Yes, Thorn, I noticed. All right, Spartans. We're packing up this picnic. Everybody, get to the Pelican. Let's move!
Hey, whoa. If we try to fly, we're dead.
Hoya,
Yeah.
take this. Prep for liftoff. I've got an idea.
Thorn, get back here! That's an order!
We've got this. Just go.
Did he just do what I think he did? Nice. Ah, okay.
Taking a reading. Oh my.
Doctor.
A moment, please. Intriguing.
Doc, this thing looks kind of familiar.
Yes, it's very similar to an AI matrix. But we expected that.
Dr. Halsey!
Roland, freeze all monitors.
Pictures? Civilian life. Maybe a colony or something.
Not pictures. Memories. An alien AI full of human memories.
That's New Phoenix. I grew up there.
No. Well, that can't be right.
You knew this, didn't you, Captain Lasky?
The UNSC is aware that Prometheans are ancient humans.
That is not ancient. That is the attack on Earth from 6 months ago.
You knew.
This is impossible. I have no idea how the hell these memories got from Earth to here.
Thorn!
What is it, Doctor?
Oh, bad sign. I think this is a bad sign. Yes.
I suspect we have misunderstood the artifact's true purpose.
And that is?
I'm working on it.
It's amusing to see you not have the answer to everything. For once.
Enough has been kept from me. I've decided to start questioning all my prior assumptions.
Doctor, this is as much a surprise to us as it is to you.
I suspect that's a lie, Captain. The librarian?
Doctor?
Oh.
What are you really doing? Who are you talking to?
You're rude. You want rude?
Bomber. Take Dr. Halsey into custody.
It works! Well, at least something works.
Okay.
Why did those people see you? What?
Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad.
Life is too short. I will never learn all that exists in our own tiny galaxy, let alone the rest of the universe. And I so desperately want to know everything. But the UNSC acts like children at play in a sandbox, mistaking its edges for the limits of the world.
I bet they keep you in something a lot smaller than a sandbox from now on, Catherine.
Why? I shared no information. The intelligence already knew my name, my task, and offered data that might advance our research by years. This is a research mission, after all. Even if you treat it like a live fire war game.
Commander Palmer.
Roland, not now.
Actually, bit of an emergency, Captain. Spartan Thorn has been detected alive on Requiem.
If they just added like little bits of like cutscenes and things like that, like a little bit more in between here and there, this would be a perfectly in sync movie.
Yeah, I had found a different version of this that was like 30 minutes longer that had all the small bits of gameplay, but that video got deleted for some reason. And
Okay.
This is the best I could get.
Okay. Nice. That knee's starting to hurt.
Quite honestly, I'm not entirely sure what I've done.
He is about to get got. Figured. Okay, he looks kind of freaky. He looks like some sort of fish.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what's
style for these games sucked. For the elites, they basically can freaking bite their own eyeball. Their top mandibles. It's
yeah?
hilarious.
It looks like he has bitten his own eyeball. It looks like they tried to make him look like a xenomorph.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
made their head and their neck like combined, so you can't even tell what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I thought they looked different, so I was just like, okay, a little bit more advanced graphics maybe, but this is a complete visual overhaul. And I don't like it. Anyhow.
Don't worry, Halo Infinite fixed it.
Good.
It did.
Good.
It looked.
That one elite right here looks so awkward with that tiny gun in his hand. Like, look. You're a monster. You're massive. What is with that little BB gun in your hand?
It's a storm rifle.
Okay.
That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty
What
stupid.
do you mean? That's freaking hilarious.
No, it's stupid.
Okay. For some stupid fucking reason, neither of their shields are activated, even though they were just in a combat situation. And for another, one plasma bolt is somehow enough to go right through their torso armor and kill them. The both of them.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
You sure you didn't shoot him in the face?
It doesn't matter.
You can go back and look frame by
If you shot him in the face, though, they'd be dead.
Alright, let's do this frame by frame. Let's go. Alright.
If they got shot in the chest, then yeah, it's pretty dumb.
It's dumb enough that he hit, like, he just was, yeah, hold on. Here we go, frame by frame. Let's go.
It's shot in the face.
Goddamn.
The period and the
chest. Chest.
Yep.
That looks like the crotch to me.
Hey, if you got shot in the dick with a plasma gun,
my
you
God.
would be wanting not to move too.
I like how the one guy you actually see the shield break after one shot. If you go back to the first guy, you like see a shield break on one shot.
Yeah, let's take a look at
Watch.
that.
It's funny. Watch.
Pause it.
Paused.
Brett, just tap the period button a bunch of times to go frame by frame.
Alright, this is what I like. Back in the knee. And that's enough to put him down, understandably, I guess. Now, for him to lose his weapon that easy against this guy kind of fucking surprises me.
Yeah.
And that's not enough to really hurt him. I'm just saying, he didn't even have any weight behind that.
Shouldn't.
Watch his shield break.
Yeah, right there, torso shot.
If his shield did break, none of it would have gotten near his armor, let alone his flesh.
You literally see the shield break and him just get killed.
No look, center mass. No shield. The fuck?
Oh god.
Thanks for the rescue.
Or maybe it's some of the reserve troops, like it wasn't Halo Wars, they got freaking murdered.
Nah, these are all supposedly Hesderonian. Well, from Hesderos, and or.
Yes.
It's.
Fucking why?
Blows up his own troops.
That's fucking dumb!
He didn't know.
No, that's fucking stupid!
He's standing in the control room and he's like, okay, this is my question. How did he know when he was supposed to detonate it? He just like, oh, he could still be in our bases.
He was told to just deal with Glassman. I'm assuming because he saw the leash on the ground, he assumed that Glassman had already escaped.
It's still dumb!
Nobody had visual contact, they just sent it and freaking detonated it.
These must be the inbred Sangheili because, one, they look different, and two, they're fucking stupid!
It is a pet theory of mine that the Sangheili in Julam Dharma's covenant must all be afflicted with congenital genetic defects that make them just fucking cripples.
Why in the fuck would you put a bomb on your enemy who you don't know anything about that could do that level of damage and put him right next to one of your most holy relics?
Hilarious.
That is blunt guts stupid. Plan.
Their escape attempts. Thank you.
Why? It's fucking dumb. I'm hitting play.
Thorn is built different apparently because he's killed like what 8 elites at this point.
Yeah,
not including the explosion.
We only saw him kill 3, maybe.
I don't know, because did you see how many sword elites were showing up, and then when you watch him fighting, there's like none left by the end.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they went in like 1 to 2 at a time, and all it took was like 4, and the 4th guy punched him out. I don't know.
Nah, it's just
That's
dumb.
still pretty impressive considering he was unarmed.
Nah, it's still dumb. Hitting play. They are dumb. And it is very annoying. What did I do, George? What did I do? You killed him, dipshit! Let me just randomly blow up a bomb. What's the worst that could happen?
Can I ask you a question, Doc? What were you hoping to achieve with your little subterfuge?
Why is even the AI a turd sandwich to Halsey? You're an AI.
She lied, kept the fact that she was communicating with someone or something on Requiem a secret, and, you know, shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Captain Lasky put a lot of faith in you.
Yes, his hospitality speaks wonders.
Come on, Doc. What has keeping secrets ever really gained you?
What is hidden can be useful.
Such as?
Such as the phrase, undid iridium.
Undid.
God damn it!
UNSC AI override instructions active, Dr. Catherine Halsey.
Damn it!
Then tell the guards outside that Captain Lasky has requested my presence in his ready room. Then block all further communications.
Yes.
Captain has to see you, Doctor.
Well, shit.
Have a seat, Doctor.
Thank you, gentlemen. You may go.
Roland, give me full access to this terminal.
Yes, Dr. Catherine Halsey.
Didact's hand. If people would just share things with me, I could solve all the world's problems. Send everything the UNSC has on the librarian to my datapad.
Yes, Dr. Catherine Halsey.
This is all my own research. I need new information. Anything that has been kept from me.
Only one data point exists that is not your own research. Debriefing of Master Chief Petty Officer Spartan 117, post-New Phoenix incident.
John? Roland, prep a Pelican for immediate launch. And patch this terminal into the comm systems infiltrated by the artifact.
Doc, whatever you did to me! Yes, Dr. Catherine Halsey.
Jewel Mdama. We have played your game quite long enough, and we are both out of time.
In our previous conversation, you mentioned assistance. Who but the Didact's hand could offer me a Promethean soul. What we both want, Jewel. Librarian. A powerful name for me as well as you. Librarian was very fond of humans. Did you know that?
That was a dirty trick, Doc. My turn now.
Stay right where you are, Doctor.
Dr. Halsey, I've underestimated you long enough. A cryotube should hold you.
John's alive. He was here, on the ship. Nobody told me he was alive.
Yeah. She legit cares about him.
Yeah.
Hold alive! Nothing gets past! What a busy, Captain! Master facing to the artifact!
Don't worry, we'll keep them contained in the hangar.
Too late. They're here too.
Halsey!
Halsey's a motherfucker.
Lasky.
Yeah, that too.
The last key is built different.
Yeah.
Captain Lasky to all hands! Battle stations! This is not a drill!
Lasky!
Okay. I don't know why they have to share the Halloween face.
Thorn! I'm not a Spartan. I gotta have some rest. Please. Why are we walking anyway? Isn't your armor all full of comm gear?
Used to be.
How much further?
Galileo base is 2, maybe 3 clicks that way. Another couple hours and we'll be home.
Dr. Glassman, get to safety!
Captain, the Promethean!
Keep moving, Doctor!
Found him, Roland. Dr. Halsey, too. Still alive?
For now. Is there some concern?
Maybe a little.
Fucking pause. Did he just kick the fucking energy sword?
Not the sword, he kicked his hand away.
Okay, I was about to say. Ow. He just fucking gave him the rock bottom.
Oh, it's built different.
Yes. Ow.
Not gonna lie, that reminded me of Perfect Warren.
The Pornhub beat plagues.
Man, we even look at absolutely everywhere for you.
Lieutenant
Once
James,
again.
take us out of orbit. Move us far enough away.
What's up?
Once again, it's not clear where Gex shields are.
Yeah.
Neither is it clear how a single shot from behind, with presumably a battle rifle, killed him, but alright.
God, like the cutscenes are in, like, easy mode.
Yep.
Away from Requiem that those things can't get on board.
Controls aren't responding, Captain. Infinity's locked in position. Captain, look here. The artifact is acting as a slip space anchor, holding us in place.
Slip space isn't physical. It can't
There's
hold...
still a great many things we don't know about slipspace.
You! Quiet! You were supposed to fix this whole thing days ago.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Damn it!
It was a smash and grab. They came here just for her.
weapon thingy.
A little bit mad.
Some of these tags belong to Spartans.
With my thanks.
Oh.
Nice.
Watch this.
You guys are getting all the cool stuff. Ah. What's this? Oh, great. I got a map.
Captain Lasky?
Admiral Osman, you've seen the report on Dr. Halsey?
I was advised to keep Catherine in the darkest, deepest hole I could find. Or have her removed from the equation entirely. Regrettably, I chose to do neither. So, Captain, today I shall follow my predecessor's advice. You are hereby ordered to eliminate Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey.
Okay.
I think it is power you seek. Knowledge is power. Glassman did this? I wouldn't be so sure. The protective shield is emanating from the structure itself. And if I'm right, access requires a more human touch.
Okay. Okay. Are you going to sit there and honestly tell me an elite can't outrun a 70-year-old woman?
Yeah, well, she's more like late 50s.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
to be fair, have you seen these horrendously inbred elites actually go faster than the slight jog so far?
Oh my god, that is so fucking dumb. Like she's been locked in a cell for years. She's had no cardio and she just outran a I'm hitting play.
Well, he didn't even try, to be fair. He was just like, ah.
Like, oh no, please don't take everything that I've ever wanted. No.
Supposedly, in the book where Julian Dharma was introduced, Kilo 5, remember those? Even there, he was just embarrassingly inept in combat.
Yeah.
So I have to assume that there's something genuinely just wrong with him and with all of his forces.
Julian Dharma has been eating too many CBD gummies.
It's the Alabama regiment.
Oh.
What it is.
She's only out here because of me. I mean, we're soldiers, not hitmen.
Halsey knew what she was doing when she made friends with the bad guys.
I'm serious. We shouldn't have to execute a civilian.
No, but it has to be done. And I don't trust anyone else to do it right.
There has to be another way. I mean...
I know what you mean,
Palmer.
Tom. And I won't see you court-martialed over that woman.
Sarah, stand down.
Orders are orders, Tom. This isn't my first rodeo.
I don't suppose it is.
He was an ODST before being a Spartan.
Roland, where's Fireteam Majestic?
What's up?
She was an ODST before being a Spartan. Not her first rodeo? What?
Or it's possible she fought insurgents and had to do assassinations.
Not as far as I know.
I'm just saying it's possible. ODSTs were very, I guess...
30 years old max. She became an ODST during the Covenant War.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ad time.
Oh, this is
Right
fair.
now.
I'm just saying that's my best guess, Arco. I got nothing else. That is it.
Fuck off, Liberty Mutual.
Liberty, liberty, liberty,
Liberty.
It's bad when you remember the jingle.
What's up?
I said it's bad when you remember the jingle.
Yeah. Sometimes companies make them annoying on purpose. All right, here we go.
Right there.
Fire Team Majestic. Dr. Glassman. Glad to see everyone alive and well.
Captain Lasky, wasn't expecting to see you here, sir.
He's not there!
I have a personal
He's
favor.
not there!
Dr. Halsey has been abducted.
Welcome. You are librarian, wife of Didact. There is a Covenant cultist leader outside. He thinks you have something valuable.
And he is correct. But what I have is not for him. It is for you, Catherine Halsey.
Okay.
Once again, no shielding for some reason.
Why can't I see things? Really?
Majestic!
Oh my god, they're so shit. No shield. No shield. Turn on your shields.
We got this. You go get the old lady.
We got
To
this.
be fair, a shield won't do anything against an energy sword anyway. You're just boned.
Yeah,
Either
but
way.
they're just dying. Like this is like
Sad. Yes.
This is just no.
This is the Janus key. It offers the real-time location of every piece of Forerunner technology in the galaxy.
Every piece.
We did not create so much without a means to catalog it all. This was meant for my husband to help your people. When his meditation was complete. Take this key to the Absolute Record. Use what you find to propel humankind.
Why give this to me?
Requiem's time is at an end. The key, and what it details, must not be lost.
Really?
The key!
Yeah.
Commander Palmer?
Majestic, engage!
No! What the hell are you guys doing here?
Captain Lasky sent us to rescue Dr. Halsey.
Rescue her! She's a traitor!
All due respect, Commander. If she was on Jewel Mdama's side, then why was she so sure I needed to get this before he could?
They are legitimately awful at everything they do, aren't they?
Mm.
I don't understand how they're this bad at stuff.
Believe it or not, there are fans of Halo who look at these cutscenes and say, yep, good, great, absolutely perfect.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah, no.
Like, seriously, they should be a lot better at everything.
Yeah.
This is seriously them dumbing them down and depowering them.
Oh yeah.
This projection device that Majestic found shows 2 more artifacts down on Requiem, just like the one in our hangar. Now, they are the Requiem end of a slip space conduit, which is physically connecting Infinity to Requiem. If we can deactivate them, Infinity should be free to move. Commander Palmer, we're sending down the necessary deactivation codes.
Majestic and I will take care of the first artifact. Roland, send Fire Team Crimson the second set of coordinates.
You got it, Commander.
Commander!
Oh, hell.
Battle stations! Captain! They're not attacking. They're entering slip space.
This can't be good.
We're moving!
Captain, it's not us that's moving. It's Requiem. The artifact conduits, they're pulling Infinity with it.
Straight into the sun.
If we have to find those artifacts before Infinity can leave...
Then let's get moving, Spartans.
Sarah, how's it going on Requiem? It's getting awful warm out here.
Crimson got their score.
Ours is proving slightly more difficult.
Anybody tell these goons their buddies left them behind? Majestic, move up! Coming through!
Fire in the hole!
Here it is! On it!
And that is the first time I've seen elites die to a frag grenade.
Almost there. Let's move it, Majestic.
Is it a little bit too much to call them elites anymore? Can we call them regulars?
Move up!
Clear.
Artifacts offline.
Let's get out of here.
Dr. Glassman?
It's off the floor, Captain!
Try now, Lieutenant James. It's working.
We're free!
Sarah, pour on whatever extra speed you got. We gotta leave, now!
We're almost home. Crimson are dead ahead, Commander. Punch it.
All hands aboard.
Now this is pod
Get us
racing!
the hell out of here! Aye, sir.
Damn it!
Okay.
Emergency jump complete, Captain. Injuries reported on multiple decks, but no major casualties.
Captain Lasky to all crew. We made it!
Yay!
Good work, everyone!
Why did the bridge crew wait to start cheering until after he said something? I'm pretty fucking sure every single one of them already knew this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Fucking Michael Bay, School of Videography.
You sent them to stop me.
I sent them to rescue Dr. Halsey.
You see a difference?
Doctor, what have you got?
Well, the first test showed that it is inert. But this part's really weird. On a molecular level, it's incomplete. It makes no sense. It's like we're only seeing half of it.
Really?
That was before I knew my compatriots were a hit squad, not a rescue team. Not that I've fared much better in your care.
That sucks.
The UNSC just tried to execute me. So you'll need to offer something other than idle threats if you want me to help you. That's easy to...
My fucking arm back?
I want revenge.
Okay.
Now they've...
And the rest is concept art and development shit.
Okay.
This storyline is picked up and finished in a comic series, which I'm thinking is... Halo Canon did a review of the entire thing, so you might want to watch that after this.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who did the missions themselves, I highly recommend them. They're actually kind of fun. Though I recommend doing them with more people. I did them by myself, and after some point they became a slog.
Yeah. That... I don't like how they changed the Sangheili to be, like, nowhere near as threatening as they had been. Like, when in cutscenes and stuff like that, when John 117 was standing there and the elites were talking to him, you actually believe the elites could theoretically whoop his ass. But all of these were like fucking donkeys and pathetic, and it wasn't fun.
It is a mistake, and that's all I care to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, they don't appear threatening in any way. There's a way to make them, the Spartan kill them without making the enemy look completely and totally pathetic by contrast.
This is something that also gets fixed in Halo Infinite.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And
the problem with Halo 4 and 5 is they made the elites into these big hulking slow brutes, basically.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The 7.5, 8 foot tall, agile, terrifying machines that they were.
Yeah, I mean,
Those games, but...
this was not the Sangheili that I've seen. This isn't this is the thing I got from them. But in this one, you're right. They took the attitude, they took the general attitude, mannerisms, and movements of the brutes and put them with the Sangheili. Like, fucking annoying.
Yeah, well, to be absolutely fair to Julam Dharma, despite all of his forces collectively suffering from the Sangheli equivalent of severe red ragged fiber, he did manage to exploit Forerunner technology and a loophole on Infinity's engines. His forces did manage to give Infinity the runaround for a matter of weeks, and he did manage to make off with the Janus key with most of his forces intact. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
With the Halsey.
I get what they did with Halsey, but I don't get what they did with Halsey.
What they did with Halsey is only because they were like, oh, scapegoat, and then they make every character hate her for no reason.
Yeah, I mean...
Even though, like, none of them should know why she was locked up.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make...
It was public. It was a big public thing. Oni revealed the truth about where the Spartans came from and who made them. And
that's what bothers me.
Somehow acquired trillions of dollars of funding. We don't know how that happened. And,
well, at the same time,
she single-handedly captured all these children.
Yeah, at the same time, though, it's like we wouldn't be sitting there trying to dropkick Oppenheimer. We wouldn't.
Well, they basically just said that she's Yosef Mengele and then locked her up. That's basically what they did.
Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, like, maybe lock her up, but at the same time, the general hatred of that's something I can't grasp, because it's like, okay, because of this, we may not agree with what she did, but we're alive to bitch about it, so...
It's particularly Palmer that has this issue. They, for some reason, go out of their way to make it clear that she has some variety of personal vendetta against Halsey, which makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The only possible explanation I could see is that Palmer sees herself as sort of, quote-unquote, the parent of the Spartan Fours, and she therefore feels a need to be better than Halsey, or because Halsey was the quote-unquote mother of the Spartan Twos. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still kind of dumb, no matter how you slice it. It's dumb. It's all the way dumb.
It is cringe.
Pretty much. I didn't like what they did with the Sangheli. The elites are now regulars. And my day is ruined, and my disappointment is beyond measure.
And yet, they still expect us to take Julam Dharma's covenant seriously in other material.
It's like, I can't. If I was fighting those elites in Halos 1 through 3, and 1 through 3, ODST, 4, and Reach...
Those are the ones in 4.
Those are not the ones... Oh, God, they suck.
Yes, they are. They are the ones in 4, unfortunately.
Then why do their cutscenes not match the gameplay? Well, at the same time, yeah, the gameplay, they are pretty
The gameplay you can't tell because you're running around like a cracked up rooster shooting things. You're not getting a very... You're not standing there looking at them, you're just freaking killing them and moving on. I mean, the jackals also look different too. It's cringe, and the grunts.
I can only assume that they stooped hardcore on the choreography budget, and they just... Yeah, because it makes zero sense, and I'm not even going to entertain any of that as an authentic representation of Spartan versus elite combat.
Yeah, the whole fact that he punched the thing in the knee, and then the thing he wasn't even a regular. It's like, what, reservist Sangheli? I think that's the better term.
Well, they did source all of their equipment and vehicles from the Old Covenant's Storm Division, which were backwater police forces that, quote, direct quote, could not be counted on to do more than the bare minimum.
Nice.
So,
all right. I'm gonna
what
bring
you're
this.
saying is them not having good shields makes sense.
Well, you see, there's a difference. There's shields, and then there is smoke. Which I think they had random puffs of smoke instead of shields because the shields didn't last worth anything.
Now, Spartan Ops is done. Shall we move on to the Halo CE terminals?
Sure. We'll do that next.
There's 11 of them, and each is like 5 minutes long maximum, so...
Alright. Alright, we'll talk about that after I wrap this one up. And speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so this, I can only imagine if the people who were behind some of the cutscenes in 2 were responsible for some of the cutscenes and the choreography and the combat in these. It would have been a lot better. And especially if whoever was making the storyline for the cutscenes would have read the fucking source material, apparently.
You know, it's funny. Practically none, literally none of the original trilogy contains any combat, because the attitude that Bungie had was, why would we make them watch a cutscene when they could fight it out in gameplay themselves?
Right. I especially like the part, favorite memory of Halo 2 was jumping up and beating the shit out of the Prophet.
Yeah, but I do like seeing some fancy cutscenes here and there, because I'll be honest, when I was playing Halo Infinite, I really liked the first giant cool cutscene, because there was some combat you see of Chief, and then the rest of the game, it's just dialogue cutscenes, that's it.
Yeah, well, that's it for me. So, for myself, Alf, Icy, and Arco.
I'm living in your walls.
God, he's turning into Martin Cedo Pants.
No.
Bitch, she's my alter ego.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time.